Hello yogis, my name is Nicole and I am so excited that you found my channel. Today's practice will be a little bit spicy, pretty flowy, and just all around a super playful practice. I hope you enjoy. We will begin our practice starting at the back of our mat, toes tucked under, sitting back on our heels. Have your palms resting face up on your lap, closing down the eyes or heavying the eyelids. Letting your shoulder blades relax away from your ears. Take a big deep breath in. And a slow release out through your mouth. Another deep breath into your belly. And a long, slow breath out. On your next breath in, reach your hands up high towards the sky. You can open up the eyes. Exhale, cactus the shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back body. Lift your heart. As you inhale, reach forward. Exhale, cactus the shoulders. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale to cactus, squeezing shoulder blades together a little bit more. One last time, reach forward. Exhale, cactus the shoulders. Bring your hands behind you to an interlace. So again, squeezing shoulder blades together, lift your heart up. And as you exhale, we'll unravel to a tabletop at the top of our mat. Hands walk to the top of our mat. Untuck your toes. Feel free to tap them out on the mat. Hands will stack underneath the shoulders, hips over the knees, and we'll begin with a couple barrel rolls. Circling to the right. And then over to the left, switching directions. Really just any intuitive movement as we begin to warm up your spine. Finding neutral, tuck your toes under. Walk your hands forward. Let your chest melt down towards the mat. You can keep a little bend in the elbows, inching towards our puppy pose. Your hips will stack over your knees. If it feels okay in your neck, you can gaze towards the thumbs. Allow your exhale breath to soften you into this shape. You might even creep your fingertips forward a little bit more. Adding a bit of a bounce underneath your chest if you want even more. Take another breath in. Stay for the breath out. Coming all the way onto our belly, untuck your toes. Forearms will land on your mat. Shoulders stacking above the wrists. Hands are wide. Tuck your toes under, lift your hip bones up, finding a forearm plank. Create some space between your shoulder blades and pull your belly button in towards your spine, holding here. Exhale, drop your hip bones to the floor. Keep your toes tucked under. Lifting our heart up, energetically pulling elbows towards you, finding a Sphinx pose. Back into our forearm plank. Forearms press into the mat, hip bones lift up. Exhale, hip bones lower, heart lifts. Inhale, breath, hip bones lift, pausing here. This time, rolling to the outside of the left foot, instep of the right foot. Right hand reaches up towards the sky, forearm plank. Lifting up your right hip bone any amount as you reach up through the right fingertips. Right hand comes back towards the floor, circling over to the other side. Outside of the right foot, inside of the left foot, left hand reaches up. Left hip bone lifts as you press the floor away with your right forearm. Unravel pose, come back to center. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip bones drop down, heart lifts, breathe in. Come all the way down to your belly. Fingertips walk off the mat, tense them underneath your elbows. Chin tucks in, and as you breathe in, roll up to the top of your cobra. Exhale, roll back down. 2 more times. Inhale, breath, roll up. And exhale, roll back down. Last time, pausing at the top, pressing toenails into the mat, lifting up the crown of your head. Take a breath in. Stay for the breath out. Unravel your shape, come all the way down to your belly. Toes tuck under, hands slide underneath your shoulders. Press strong through your plank pose and into our first downward facing dog. Pedaling out your legs, letting your hips sway, bending your knees. Just hearing all those cracks and creaks and kind of lingering into the sticky spots. Cycles of breath, melting your heels towards the mat. All 10 fingertips plugging into the mat. Waving it forward, find the top of your high plank. Now from here, knees come to a hovering tabletop. Letting them land an inch or two off the mat, finding that box-like shape with your body. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your knees drop down. Inhale, lift your heart to cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, cat. Coming to neutral. Swivel the left foot behind the knee. Extend your right leg to the back of your mat. Modified side plank. Right hand sweeps up and over. Looking towards the right thumb. As you breathe in, we'll bend into the right knee. Right forearm to the inner thigh as the left hand sweeps along the ground. And then overhead. Baby warrior 2. Baby side angle pose. Take a breath here, reaching through the left fingertips. Follow your exhale, left fingertips drag along the ground in front of you. Landing back where we came from, extend the right leg, toes point forward, right hand sweeps up and over. Modified side plank. Flow with your breath 2 more times. Back to the baby side angle, right forearm to the inner thigh, left hand sweeps up and over. And all the way back to the top of your mat. Left fingertips graze the ground as the right hand sweeps up and overhead. 1 more time. Landing at the top of our mat. From here, rooting the right foot firmly into the floor. Lift your left knee up and then lift your left toes up. Right hand can be reaching up or overhead, your choice. Left knee taps left forearm, tricep. Extend left leg behind. Left knee taps. Extend it behind. Last time, left knee taps. Extend behind, let the foot land, side plank pose. Right hand reaches up. Lifting up the right hip bone. Breathing here. Unravel to your downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. Wave it back, bend the knees, belly melts towards the thighs, downward dog. Inhale to your hovering tabletop, shift it forward. Knees come down an inch or 2 off the mat. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees drop down. Inhale, lift your heart, find your cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, cat. Coming back to neutral this time, right hand plants, right foot swivels behind the knee, modified side plank, left leg extends. Left hand reaches up. Maybe the left hand reaches overhead. And as you exhale, left fingertips graze along the ground in front of you, bending into your left knee. Right hand reaches up and overhead. Follow the exhale back to the top of your mat. Right hand plants under the shoulder. Straighten into the left leg. Left arm reaches overhead. Left fingertips graze the ground, coming back to our baby side angle. Right hand sweeps up and over. 1 last time. Ending up back in our modified side plank at the top. Right hand plants, left hand reaches up and over. Left foot is firmly pressing into the mat. Lift up your right knee, lift up your right foot. Right knee taps right tricep. Extend right leg behind the left. Right knee taps. extend it behind. Right knee taps, extend the leg behind, this time land the foot. Side plank pose, left hand keeps reaching up, left hip bone tugs towards the ceiling. Breathe in here. Unravel to downward dog, both hands come down, hip bones lift up. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale waves you forward, high plank pose. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Gaze to the top, bring your feet to meet your hands. Inhale to your halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, arms rise to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath in here. And a breath out here. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold, exhale. Hands plant, step back to high plank pose. You can drop your knees here, yogis, or keep them lifted. Chaturanga, come down. Untuck toes, peel hard up. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Gaze to the top, walk, step, or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do 2 more sun A's. Inhale to rise. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. If you'd like to add a crow in the mix, feel free to bring your crow pose into play. And then find your journey back, plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Gaze to the top, walk, step, hop feet to hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Big breath in, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, hinge and fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold, exhale. Hands plant, your journey back. Find your vinyasa. Meeting me in downward facing dog. Pausing here for a couple cycles of breath. Looking to the top of our mat, step or hop your feet to the outside of your hands, yogi squat, malasana. Feet are wide, hands come to heart, using your elbows to help prop the knees open. Crown of your head lengthens your spine as it pulls upwards towards the ceiling. Feel free to add a little movement here, shifting from foot to foot, side to side. Coming to an active squat, lift up halfway, reach forward. Hug the belly in, draw the shoulder blades onto your back body. Bringing the knees slightly outwards, hold here. Hands to heart, rise up tall, inhale. Exhale, active squat, hands to heart center, bend into the knees. This time, left knee swivels to the center of your mat. Double bent knee lunge. Left knee can land on the floor. Come back to where you came from. Lift your left knee, swivel it open. Right knee swivels to center. Let it land on your mat. Double bent knee lunge. Coming back through center. Active squat, reach forward. Get a little bit lower. Hold here. Keep the knees bent, hands come down, step or hop. Find your plank pose and flow through your vinyasa. Take a couple breaths here, pedal out the legs. Right leg sweeps high, three-legged dog. Right knee taps your right tricep. Bring it up as high as you can. Drag it down to the right wrist. Bring it back up. Right foot steps outside the right hand. Inhale breath, right hand reaches up, find your twist. Exhale breath, right hand threads under your left shoulder, bringing your right shoulder down as low as you can. Inhale, sweep the right hand up and open, maybe even cactusing the shoulder. Exhale, thread it underneath. One last time, right hand sweeps up and open, cactus your shoulder, roll your heart open. Right hand threads all the way underneath your left shoulder, bringing your right cheek as low as you can to the floor. Feel free to roll to the outside edge of the right foot if you need a little more space, or drop the left knee down. From here, hands will walk to the long edge of your mat, pivoting the toes in and the heels out, wide-legged forward fold. Let your head relax down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands walk to frame your right foot and we'll step into our downward dog. Inhale waves you forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Untuck toes, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Left knee taps left tricep. Hold it here up as high as you can. Drag the left knee down to the left wrist. Bring it back up. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Left hand sweeps open, find your twist. Cactus the left shoulder. Find, thread the needle. Left arm threads under the right, bringing left shoulder down low. Big inhale, open up, cactus left shoulder, roll your chest open. Exhale, thread. Try bringing your left cheek down a little bit closer. Last time, inhale, cactus, open up. Exhale, thread. Bringing that left shoulder, left cheek a little bit lower. Hands will walk to the long edge of the mat, point the toes in and the heels out. Bringing your head down, maybe grabbing for opposite ankles. Perhaps you take a little movement here. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Hands walk to the top, step back, downward dog. Inhale takes you forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Lift your heart, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing. Gaze to the top, yogi squat, feet to the outside of the hands. Sit bones lower down, hands come to the heart. Pause here. Starting to get a little bit spicier here. Let's press into the feet, lift into our active squat, reach forward. Hands come to the heart, get a little bit lower. So your knees tracking outwards, tailbone tucks in. Swivel the left knee to center, but this time keep it lifted. Squeeze inner thighs together at the midline. Hold here, double bent knee lunge. Rooting into the right foot, lift left knee in towards your chest. Coming back to where we came from, left foot steps back. Swivel open, active squat. Other side, right knee swivels to center. Lift right knee in towards your chest. Coming back to where we came from, right foot steps back. Active squat, sit bones lower, reach forward. Hold here. Hands to heart, straighten legs, rise up tall. Exhale, breath, fold forward. Keep your feet about mat width distance. Peace fingers bind around the big toes, gently pulling you into your shape. Inhale, find a halfway lift, keep your bind. Exhale, hinge and fold. Bend your knees, hands will come under or in between the feet here, but keep your knees bent. And we'll jump or step back into our plank pose. And find your vinyasa from here. Landing us in a downward facing dog. And remember, you can absolutely skip your vinyasas. Come right to downward dog. You can take a cat-cow instead. Make this practice your own. Make it work for you. Left toes lift high, three-legged dog. Left knee taps left tricep. Cross it over to the right. This time spinning to the instep of the right foot. Try to keep your left shin bone lifted. Right hand reaches up, side plank pose. Unravel, right hand comes down, left leg lifts. Left foot steps outside left hand. Right away open to your twist. Left hand reaches up. Left hand threads underneath for thread the needle. Left hand reaches up, this time rolling to the knife edge of both feet. Reverse Skandasana. Left hand reaches towards the back of your mat. Rainbow shape, lifting the left hand up and over as you lift the left hip. Exhale, drop it down. Again, reach up and over. Drop it down. Unraveling your shape, left hand sweeps up and over. Follow the long edge of your mat. Pivot the heels in, point your toes out, bend your knees. Bring the hands to the top of your thighs, and we'll rotate up into a goddess squat. Cactus your shoulders. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, side angle to the back. Left leg straightens, right forearm to the inner thigh, left hand sweeps up and over. Coming through center, left hand grazes the ground, goddess squat, lift back up. Left forearm to the inner thigh, right leg straightens, pivoting the toes forward. Right hand reaches up and over. Come back to your goddess squat. Right fingertips graze the ground, lift up, squeeze shoulder blades together. Forward fold, toes in, heels out. Halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold, exhale. Hands walk to frame the right foot. And we'll kick it back up, three-legged dog. And right away into the other side. Right knee taps right tricep. Cross it to the left. Left instep spins down. Keep the right shin lifted. Left hand reaches up. Left palm plants, right leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Right foot steps outside right hand. Right hand opens up, find your twist. Right hand threads under left shoulder, thread the needle. Open up, reverse Skandasana, roll to the knife edge of both feet. Left hip dips. Right hand reaches up and overhead, lift right hip. Exhale, dip. Inhale, right hand reaches up and over, taking you to the long edge of your mat. Heels point in, toes point out. Goddess squat, cactus shoulders. Left elbow towards the inner thigh, side angle at the top, pivot the right heel down, right hand reaches up. Cactus the shoulders, come back to center, rebend the right knee. Side angle other side, right elbow, right forearm to the inner thigh, left leg straightens out, left arm overhead. Come back to goddess. Hold our shape, little tuck of the tailbone. I'm breathing heavy. A lot of action in this flow. Lower it down. Reach the hands forward. Hands come to the floor, toes in, heels out, wide-legged fold. If you'd like to play with an inversion, feel free to pop your headstand in here, or just allow yourself a little bit of softness. Taking your time. Halfway lift, tense your fingertips. Forward fold. Hands walk to the top, step back, downward dog. Wave it forward, high plank pose. Chaturanga. Untuck toes, find your back bend. Downward facing dog. Gaze to the top, hop or step into yogi squat. Feet to the outside of the hands. Sit bones lower down, guide the hands to heart center. Settle the breath. Pressing into the feet, rise up tall. Active squat, bend the knees, hands come to the heart. Left knee swivels to center, keep it lifted, double bent knee lunge. Weight shifts to the right foot, left knee lifts. Back to where we started, left foot steps back, let the knee come to a hover. Swivel it open, right knee to center, right knee lifts up. Back to where we came from. Landing in your active squat, reaching it forward. Find a breath. Keep the knees bent, hands come down. Try jumping into chaturanga, so keeping the elbows bent. And find your vinyasa from here, landing in your downward facing dog. Left leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Left knee taps left tricep. Right away, cross it to the right. Right hand lifts up. Perhaps you extend the left leg this time. Dancing warrior. Hold here. Right palm comes down, wild thing other side. Left foot steps behind right leg. Drop your glutes down, then reach up and overhead. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, left foot steps to the top of your mat. Twist. Thread your needle right away. Left hand under right shoulder. Reverse Skandasana, knife edge of both feet, right hip dips. Unravel to the other side, we'll find our goddess squat. Bend the knees, cactus the shoulders. Side angle to the back, right forearm to the inner thigh, left hand sweeps up and over. Now this time bring your left hand into your right hip crease and grab on there. Shift the weight into the right foot, reach your right hand for the floor as you lift left leg. Balancing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Roll your left hip bone open and your left shoulder towards the sky. Stay here or reach your left hand up. Softly land your left toes at the top of your mat. Skandasana to the top. Bend your left knee. We'll travel low. Straighten into the right leg. Right toes flexing towards your shin. Breathe in here. And as you breathe out, we'll frame the left foot and pivot our feet, landing us in pyramid pose. Melting over the left leg. You can step the right foot in. Keep the right heel lifted or flatten it down. Right hip draws forward, left glute pulls back. Inhale to a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward folds. Hands will plant, we'll step back into our plank pose and find our vinyasa from here. Landing in downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Right knee taps right tricep. Right away, cross it over. Dancing warrior, left hand lifts, right foot extends. Hold here. Always the option for the right foot on the floor. Wild thing, unravel, left palm plants, right foot steps behind left leg. Drop your glutes down and then lift up and back. Big step forward, right foot to the top of your mat. Thread the needle right away, right hand under left shoulder. Right arm opens up, reverse Skandasana. We'll land in our goddess pose. Hands come to the long edge, bending into the knees. Right away, left forearm to the inner thigh, straighten into the right leg. Right hand sweeps up and over. Bring your right hand to the left hip crease to really roll your right shoulder open. Left fingertips reach for the ground, balancing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Rolling the right hip bone open, flexing or pointing the right toes. Keep your leg active. Option to reach the right hand up to the sky. Softly land your right toes at the top of your mat now. Skandasana, bend the right knee. We'll travel low, straighten left leg. Left toes flex towards the shin. Framing out the right foot, we'll pivot into pyramid at the top. Step in the left foot and then melt over your right shin bone. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold over your shin. Walk the hands forward, step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive, arms rise. Let's grab for opposite elbows. Pull your forearms towards the back of the room. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bend your knees and we'll hinge from the hips as the forearms come towards the floor, making a big circle. Coming all the way back up. And then hinging to the other side. All the way back up. Hands come behind you to an interlace. Pull your fist towards your glutes. Lift your heart. Exhale, breath, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Your journey back to downward dog. You might take your vinyasa, add your crow pose in. However you get there, meeting in our downward dog. Flowing through our sequence just one last time, breath to movement. Finding a couple breaths in your downward dog. Left leg sweeps high, three-legged dog. Left knee, left tricep. Feel free to fly your pose coming into your Ekapada. Left knee crosses over, dancing warrior. Left foot kicks forward, right hand reaches up. Unravel, wild thing right away. Left foot steps behind right leg, hips drop down. Reach up and back. Left foot steps to the top. Find your twist right away. Thread your needle, take it down low. Reverse Skandasana. All the way to goddess. Pivot the knees open. Right away, half moon this time. Shift the weight to the right foot. Right hand reaches down. Left leg, left arm lift up. Left toes land. Skandasana to the top. Softly land, travel low. Pivot to pyramid. Hands frame left foot. Hinge over left shin bone. Melting right heel down. This time, left hand to the back of your left ankle. Right hand can stay on the floor. Lift your right leg up. Standing splits. From here, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Right away, catching the big toe with your peace fingers. Left hand to the hip. Kicking into your right hand. We'll find hand to big toe hold. Option to stay here or externally rotate the right leg out to the right. Left hand can reach towards the left, holding here. Bring the right leg back to center and we'll fly it through warrior three. So kick your right foot back, hands towards your heart center, little bend in the left knee. Hands come to the floor, right foot steps back, left foot steps back. Find your vinyasa. Right away, right leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Right knee taps right tricep, option to fly your pose. Right knee crosses to the left, dancing warrior. Left palm plants, wild thing pose, hips drop down. Inhale, reach up and back. Right foot steps to the top, find your twist. Right away, thread the needle. Reverse Skandasana just one time. Goddess to the long edge, right hand sweeps up and over. Right away, weight shifts to the left foot, left hand reaches for the floor, half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Right toes land at the top, Skandasana. Travel low, bend into the right leg, straighten out the left toes flex to the shin. Framing out the right foot, pyramid pose at the top, adjust your back foot. This time, right hand binds around the right ankle, left fingertips towards the top left corner. Lift your left leg up for your standing splits. Pointing toes towards the sky, melting nose to knee. Slowly guide left knee in towards your chest, catching your left big toe with your peace fingers. Right hand to your right hip bone. Left foot kicks forward. Roll your shoulders onto your back. Stay here or externally rotate to the left. Finding your UHP, hand to big toe hold. Guiding everything back to center, and we'll sweep our left leg through our warrior three, bending your right knee as you go. Hands come to the floor, step it back, find your plank pose. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. Gaze to the top, we'll land in our yogi squat. Sit bones lower down, hands come to the heart. Let your sit bones come all the way down to the ground. We have done a lot of work. Let your knees shift side to side. Bring the knees all the way over to the right. You might come off your mat. That's not really a big deal. But we'll find a 90-90 pose or deer pose. Hands will walk over the right shin bone. You can melt your forehead towards the floor. Finding a few slow, long breaths here. Coming back up, and we'll switch sides. So just bring your knees back to center and over to the left. Hands will walk forward, melting you over your left shin bone. Coming back up to center, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. You can grip around your ankles, let your knees melt towards the ground. Hinging forward. You can keep that bind on your ankles, or if you'd like to reach forward, you can. Gently pulling yourself into your shape while you melt your glutes, your tailbone down towards the floor. Walking your hands back up towards you. You can use your hands to close up your knees and just roll on down to your back. Bringing the knees in towards your chest, giving them a little circle out. Knees will drift to the right, arms open up to a T, finding our supine twist. Right hand can come to the outside of the left thigh. Take a few breaths here. Lingering as long as you like on that side, and then bringing the legs through center and letting them drift over to the left. You might even place your left hand on the outside of the right thigh for a little added pressure. And our final pose, yogis, will be our shavasana. So of course, if there is any other shapes that are calling to you before you settle into your final resting shape, I encourage you, take what you need and then find your final resting pose, shavasana.